the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're
ready to go. Dick Allen up now for the Brewers. So we're underway here in Game 2. The 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a quick out, number 1. It's lineup time, Singy. Here's what they have up their sleeve for Game 2.
This group is feeling great after winning the opener, Brew. Keep the good vibes going today, and they could find themselves up 2-0.
Takes it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hot shot to third. Chipper fires to first. And Milwaukee is set down. Leading off, Jackie Robinson. Foul ball there. This to third. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Fastball for a strike. Williams launched a homer in his most recent game. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Clemente in position. And that is the third out of the inning. Game 2 of the World Series. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, sometimes as left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Close, but called a ball. And the count 1-2. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Go! Big Dog's gotta eat.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the ground, Robinson. To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's out number 2.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Go away!
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Robin Yin. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
On the ground, could be two. Mazeroski over to second, to Howard, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lou Gehrig now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Bill Mazeroski up now for the Brewers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jones settles under it, and there's one down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Next for the Brewers, Roberto Clemente. Flied to right his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Ball, bam. In the dirt.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
A little bit high. Ball 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hammered, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. In now is the Mariners DH, Kyle Tucker.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. Throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Andrew Jones up next for the Mariners. That one ripped, but foul. Field 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered. Game 2 of the World Series. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next to Milwaukee, the left fielder on the corner, Roman Anthony.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Jeremy Pena up now for the Brewers. Fly to left his first. Time. 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jackie Robinson. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1.
Well, these Mariners definitely being a...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Back in Seattle, ready now for the 5th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. up now for the Brewers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next for Milwaukee, Dick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. That one ripped left field. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So 2 down. Cal Raleigh up now for the Brewers. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 round